Okay. Hey, YouTube. Hello, hello. Great morning. I think I'm live. Um, I think I'm live. I'm trying to get this orientation right. Yeah, I have not shot a YouTube video in years. And I just got so blown away this morning. First of all, hello and great morning. My name is Cindy Goodson. Um, I'm known as the fibroid healing, the fibroid alchemist. Is kind of is an industry name that I've adapted to over the past years. But I just got so blown away having a conversation with my son, and I just had to come share it. I just had to come live right now in real time while this is still so fresh on my mind. My goodness. All right. So how can I set this up? So this video is going to speak to those of you who are afraid. Okay, so I don't need to get distracted by that. Y'all got to hear this message. So I'm just going to pull up just a little bit here. So the purpose of this video is to discuss when people are afraid to eat healthy. And I just got through eating something, so I know I got. Give me a sec. I know I have food in my teeth. I'm so sorry. You're supposed to be get ready for the video before you shoot the video, but I had to just jump on here. Listen, people are afraid to eat healthy because they're afraid the healthy food is gonna make them sick. I still see the neighbor. That's Lou. People are afraid to eat healthy because they think it might make them sick. My son, 34 years old, God bless his heart. He knows that I've been working in this space, this holistic nutritional space, for about a decade now, over a little over a decade. Certified holistic nutritionist, PhD, health psychology. Well, all but dissertation. Waiting for that approval, but it's already gone through the IRB and all blah blah blah. So my research is real. It's true. I've got receipts in this space, right? And even my own personal testimony of healing the 9 fibroids without surgery, that had me debilitated in bed, bedridden, hemorrhaging, the anemia down to 2.9, about to die from, like literally organs shutting down. I felt like I had a stroke back then, about a decade ago. And so walked through the journey. My son has had to pick me up from passing out, uh, cutting my head wide open on the dashboard, on the nightstand after passing out from anemia. So I went through the worst of the worst of the worst of uterine fibroids. And that's how I got the name Fibroid Alchemist, because I have found ways to reverse all the symptoms and then, help the tumors to dissolve naturally without surgery. That's not everybody's story, and everybody can't. There are thousands upon hundreds of thousands of women who the surgery is going to be a best situation for them. But needless to say, I'm still here to help coach and help provide any type of information or value that I can in the space of natural healing, okay, and reversing dis-ease. And so, not just fibroids, but any and all diseases, right, in the body, because so because I strongly believe it's possible. And I've got the receipts, right? uh Bones last November. And so November, December, January, March, June, July. So I'm 8 months later, back in the gym. I'm headed to the gym now, back in biceps day. And I, bounced back from that. It was oh, Jesus, y'all. It was bad. My dog ran into my leg, literally broke the bone into multiple places. And so so yeah, went through therapy, physical therapy and everything. And so now I'm back. And it's like, wow, you're back already, and you're walking and you're running. Well, I'm not running yet, but I can skip a little bit. So long story short, and definitely it's the nutrition, it's the lifestyle, it's the things that I've put in place that help the bones and the joints and the ligaments to heal quicker. But obviously, this is a faith-based lifestyle for me. faith-based first and foremost. God is the center. Jesus is my Lord and Savior. Holy Spirit is my internal guide, my GPS system. So I give all praises, all glory, and all honor to God this day. And I just thank God for giving me allowing me a moment to come and chat with you. So let me get to this. I'm already 5 minutes in here, almost 6 minutes. The I made a dish, and I'm always preparing healthy plant-based meals. In fact, I've got a challenge going on right now, 90-day, raw till 4 challenge. And so what we do is we eat completely raw, juices, salads, smoothies, plant-based, raw, chia seed puddings, things like that until 4 p.m. Then we can have a cooked plant-based meal. Okay. So just am trying something new. I saw a recipe on it's a quinoa. What theirs called for chickpeas. I didn't have any chickpeas, but I did have lentils. So I used quinoa, some lentils, cucumbers, tomatoes, red onions, some yellow sweet peppers. I threw some raisins in there. What else? What else? Some. Did I use basil? I think I used some basil. Yep, I used some fresh basil. Seasoned it up, right, and then drizzled it with some apple cider vinegar. Drizzled it with a little bit of avocado oil and some spices, right, and a little bit of agave and nuts and seeds. Okay, so some walnuts and some pepitas, some pumpkin seeds. Stirred it up. My mom loved it. My son loved. He tried some just this morning, just a few minutes ago, right? Y'all help me. His first bite, he was like, it's crunchy, it's satisfying to the palate. It has all of the textures that we desire, right? The crunch, the soft, the gooey, all of that appeals to our palate was in there. So he's eating it, he's smiling, and then he thought about it. He's like, I better not eat no more. It might make me sick. I better not eat anymore because it might make me sick, huh? What about it might make you sick? I don't know, because it's so healthy. It's so healthy, so it might make you sick if you eat too much of it, son. And I'm like, really? So what if and then he said, if I can't just smash it, like if it were nachos, or if it were nachos or a burger. I said if it were nachos or a burger, what? It'd be gone by now, right? He was like, yeah, it'd be gone. I'm like, so, and it wouldn't make you sick? He's like, no. I say, well, why wouldn't that make you sick? Okay, so you got to help me with this. You got to help me with this, son. Why in the world would something that is good for you, if you eat too much of it, it might make you sick. It might make you sick if you keep eating it. So let me get this straight. The junk food, you can smash it. You can eat it all day and night. Doesn't serve your body at all. No nutritional value, and some cheese and nachos and a bunch of dead meat, right? I, but it tastes good and it's fun and it's exciting um and it's what it's addictive, right? Our taste buds are so hijacked for junk food and so mentally addictive, psychologically addictive, physically addictive, like crack, like heroin, that if I replace this junk food, if I make the mistake, not the mistake, if I make I don't know what we would call that, the decision, if I made the decision to take this junk food, exchange it for something healthy, nutritious, satisfying, I can't eat too much of it because it might make me sick. How many of y'all, I need some feedback. How many of y'all, show in the chat, how many of y'all feel that way? It's, healthy food makes me feel bad. Junk food is satisfying and it makes me feel bad too, and throws me into all kinds of health crises. But from mental fog to diabetes, high blood pressure, you name it, cancer, it's directly linked to these diseases. This healthy food, this quinoa lentil salad mix and cucumbers and all this goodness in it, it's going to make you healthy, but it might make you sick in the process of eating it, so you can't eat too much of it. Y'all, I'm gonna need some help with that. I'm gonna need some help because we're going to unpack this together. Okay, we're gonna unpack this together. So this is my topic for today. I gotta run and get to the gym now, but I want to hear. I need more. I need more feedback. Does anybody else feel like you've eaten something healthy and it made you feel bad? When you eat the burgers and the nachos and the buffalo wings because it tastes good, tastes so good, you rather consume more of that than more of the healthy food that's healthy and making you healed. But it might make you sick. Didn't make you sick yet, but it might make you sick. So I better not. I better. He literally said, "I'm gonna save this till later because I don't want to eat too much. Maybe I should just eat a couple more bites." Then he goes and eats a couple more bites. Then I just walked out. I said, "I gotta go. I gotta hit the gym and I gotta make this video because I need to talk to some people about this. The healthy food makes you sick, while the sick food or the junk food makes you satisfied and then more addicted. Don't do nothing for your health." This is a good topic. Let's explore further. I want to hear from y'all. Even if you're watching the replay, if you're in the chat right now, talk to me. Talk to your girl Cindy G. Help me with this. Help me. Help your girl out. I need some dialogue. Okay? All right. All right. All right. I'm gonna be back after the gym, y'all. We're gonna unpack this all the way. All right. Thanks so much. If this is of interest to you, this kind of topic, I'm talking about the healthy foods that make us healthy and that taste good, because that's what it is. That's what it's all about. It's a mindset. So I'm like, son, are, is that psychological? Is that just a thought? Is that just your mindset? Your mind is dictating this, or is this a real thing? Is it a real thing that the food made you, the good food, healthy food that you're loving right now, might make you sick? And he's eating it, but then he stopped, y'all. He's like, "Oh, this is too good and it's healthy, so I better stop because it might make me sick." What in the Sam Shiggity is that? Huh? Huh. But you could smash that burger. That burger would be gone by now, right? He's like, "Yeah, the burger probably be gone by now." Why would the burger be gone by now? Why would the nachos already be smashed by now? But if you keep eating this healthy salad, it might make you sick. I don't know what to do or say to that. I'm like, huh? I said, "Son, I'm gonna shoot a video of him when I get back from the gym, y'all. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk to the source, okay? Y'all holler at me, holler back, give me some feedback on this. I love y'all, and I appreciate you all day, all day and night, okay? So let me get off here for now. Peace and blessings. I'm Cindy G, the Fibroid Alchemist, and I'll be back on this topic. Do the good food make you sick, while the sick food just makes you sicker? While the junk food makes you sick, the healthy food makes the junk food makes you sick for real, but the healthy food might make you sick if you keep eating it. I'll be back, y'all. Thanks.